ground control to Major Tom.
Tom, not Tom. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Irritable today. Did you take your protein pills?
Yes. Protein bar, same thing.
Protein bar is not the same thing. We give you pills for a reason.
They taste chalky. In answer to your next question, my helmet is on.
Engines are on. Did you check ignition?
You just said engines are on. Doesn't that imply ignition is on?
No, there's a difference. Thought you would know that at this stage of the mission.
Hey man, on the science I don't understand.
Perhaps you should read the freaking manual. Do you really not understand the science, or do you just like quoting Elton John?
Pretty Tolkien, actually. A little of both, I guess.
Important information in it. Could save your life.
I don't know. All this learning about lift and thrust is a real drag. I see here we do have ignition.
May God's love be with you. Ooh, I can still say that, right? You don't get offended by me saying that, right?
I'm cool with it, DC. May God's love be with you too.
I know we've had our differences, but you know, I really thought you'd wash out of the program.
Well, my dad is a senator on the right subcommittee, so I'm pretty sure I A good thing we don't have term limits, eh?
But this time, you've really made the grade.
You still being graded on this? Seems pretty pass-fail to me. Either I come back alive or I don't.
It's my way of saying, good job.
That's right, you're from England.
No, I'm not. I just like to say blimey when things go wrong. Nobody gets cheesed off and chicks seem to dig it. Social media is all abuzz about whose shirts you wear.
What? The one time I wore my wife's shirt was because I was running late and it was the only thing clean. Who starts a 9 o'clock meeting at 9 o'clock?
Oh, we were hoping to promote the first cross-dresser in space angle. You know, with the public being a bit jaded and all.
I'm not a cross-dresser.
Hey, what you do in your private time is your business. We support you. So, how are you feeling?
A little annoyed at being called a cross-dresser.
This is ground control to Major Tom. We need an official status report, something we can give to the media. How are you feeling?
I'm floating in a most peculiar way.
Undergarments riding up on you?
And I can't reach them.
That's why we did all those drills on weightlessness. And you didn't take a single Pilates class, did you?
No.
Yoga?
Please, not right after a protein bar.
You thought you could blow them off, but now you see the gravity of your situation for blowing them off, don't you? So why did you join the space program in the first place?
Grad school wasn't working out so well. I just need to clear my head, gain some perspective.
So what do you see?
The stars look very different today.
That's not much of a report. We can't be telling the taxpayers that their money went to fund a project where we found out the stars look different in space. We all figured that.
Planet Earth is blue. Happy?
Not much better. We all know that.
Well, there's nothing more I can do. That's all I got right now. You know, you remind me of my wife, always pressing me for details. Is it gloss or is it semi-gloss? Whatever. No, that's not fair to her. She's really great. Tell her I love her very much.
Roger that, Major Tom. I took the liberty of telling her that on my way in this morning.
But she's at home. It's her turn to take snacks to the soccer team.
Oh? Well, I told this blonde bombshell that I assumed was your wife because she said she was here to see you.
This is not my wife. This is how rumors get started.
Girlfriend, then? Hey, what you do in your private life is your business. None of our concern.
No. Monica is a girl and a friend. But she is not my girlfriend.
What's that? You're breaking up.
My wife and I are not breaking up.
Are you eating candy over the instrument panel?
No.
Sounds like you are.
It's a protein bar. So it's sanctioned.
So she's not your girlfriend.
What's with the third degree? I already told you that.
Pretty hot.
You think so?
No, your intake
Not really
manifold
like
is
that.
running hot.
Huh?
The square thing over your head.
This doohickey? Feels okay to me.
Check the gauge. The numbers are hot. They're high in the red zone.
Just a smidge. Is that bad?
This is ground control to Major Tom. Your circuit's dead. Is something wrong?
You tell me.
Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Tom, I hear you fine.
But your circuit's dead. Blimey.
Which means I should do what? Or is there nothing I can do?
Yeah, switch to auxiliary life support.
Man, that is something.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You must switch to auxiliary life support in the next 10 seconds or you will die.
Can't find the manual. No time to Google it. So many wires and buttons in here.
Hit the aux button now.
Ox button.
Auxiliary life support. 10 seconds. 3 seconds.
So you really think Monica's pretty, huh?
You are out of oxygen. You're dead. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Finally, he gets my name right and I'm dead.
That's right. You're dead. Or as the Russian space program says, kaputnik.
I don't think I'm dead, and I should know.
You're dead. Leave the capsule now.
Relax, GC. Just a simulation. That's why we have them. Live and learn. You're only a failure when you stop trying.
And simulations are expensive. This mission a complete failure. Why can you not learn simple emergency procedures?
What's an ox button? I never heard of that.
Aux. Auxiliary life support button. It's bright green on your left. How hard is that?
Green? Who colors an emergency button in green? That makes no sense. It's very counterintuitive. If we're in an emergency situation, I'm looking for a red button. And why can't it say auxiliary life support instead of that stupid icon?
It shows a man or a woman. Could really be anyone. It's very gender neutral. Doubled over. There's not enough room for auxiliary life support on the button. The icon should be self-explanatory.
Okay, how about ALS?
Really? We're going to have a button labeled with the disease that Lou Gehrig died from? We have people in public relations who think about that kind of stuff.
Lou Gehrig died from ALS.
Yes. What do you think he died of, you Nimrod?
Duh. Lou Gehrig's disease. It's like who's buried in Grant's tomb? It's a trick question.
Look it up and you'll find out I'm right. But that's why we have these simulations. You can't think up there. You have to be able to react. Let's see, we've had 5 simulations. You've died in 3 of those. So we're what, batting 400? Not very good.
I think Lou Gehrig would disagree.
You clearly don't have the right stuff. We're going to find somebody else.
I think with a few more simulations, I can prove you wrong.
You're not getting any more simulations.
Calm down, GC. Let's talk about it over lunch at the cafeteria, my treat.
I am not budging on this.
With Monica, I'll talk you up. Tell her you taught me everything I know.
Another simulation in the morning work for you?
Sure, just not too early.
And Tom, sometime between now and then, can you RTFM?
Huh? Oh,